guys, I'm back again. So I'm going to be doing some more stuff on this YouTube channel just to kind of increase the number on my library. So today we're talking about Boba Fett. Yes, Boba Fett. How long was Boba Fett in the Sarlacc pit, and how long was he with the Tusken Raiders? Okay guys, so this talks about the book of Boba Fett and shines some lights on what might have happened between the Sarlacc escape and his plan to take over Jabba's turf. 6 hours ago, guys. There are spoilers, so just letting y'all know. The Book of Boba Fett's provided the long-awaited answer to how the bounty hunters escaped the Sarlacc. Precise time he spent to the pit with the Tusken Raiders between the events of Return of the Jedi and Mandalorian Season 2 was still unclear. The late-noted Disney Plus show from Star Wars Universe follows two timelines. The Boba Fett to Mira Morrison tries to establish himself to the crime lord, taking over Jabba the Hutt's role on Tatooine. Now, we know Jabba the Hutt is dead now, so again, just keep noted, but one is in the past showing how Fett escaped the Sarlacc pit, his subsequent being rescued, and living with Tusken Raiders. We saw from the pilot episode. Now noted, it makes for a murky timeline, but again, the Book of Boba Fett new episode has shown some more light on this, guys. Okay, the Book of Boba Fett first 3 episodes detail many of the trails of the titular character to the face to succeed Jabba as the new leader of Maz Espa and also Tatooine, more say. But in present, Fennec Shand is there to support him throughout all that's happening with Maz Espa, which is a little village in Tatooine. Now, we know that because, ties with the originals. Now, Book of Boba Fett, the new episode, explores their story, showing how what started as a rescue turned to a loyal partnership or relationship with bounty hunters and assassins. Now, they take their aim to set up a house and not work as independent contractor no more. But again, however, the flashback exchange between right before Boba Fett's attempt to find his armor might have offered some glimpses of how much time has passed before he met his partner. Okay guys, according to the Star Wars canon, the events of Return of the Jedi happened in 4 ABY, which again after the Battle of Yavin. ABY is after Battle of Yavin. Now, 4 ABY after the Battle of Yavin. Now, Mandalorian Season 2. Now, when Boba Fett reappeared in 9 ABY, after Battle of Yavin, the Book of Boba Fett does not provide what happened to Boba Fett in those 5 years between. Now, it's likely he spent longer with the Tuskens now than it would seem. For starters, the impact of the Tusken Raiders have had to Boba Fett suggested his time with them was longer than a few months. He's emerged with this day with them a changed man now, and much performed, and living his new life now. Although he's initially held against his will, kind of like a slave or something. But again, we know the Tuskens eventually let him free, they show him how to fight, and they kind of teach him the ways in life again. And when Boba Fett has met Fennec Shand in the flashback, he shared that he owed a gratitude for how he became part of the Sand People and how he needed to avenge them by facing this bike gang responsible for the Tusken slaughter, the Nikto Sand Riders. Now, you don't really know that much about Nikto Sand Riders unless, you read about him in Legends or something. But let's keep going. That sort of bond or quest for revenge does not come about casual connection, but the bonds that are strong that forged over time. Now, shows Boba Fett past in his dreams he's had while healing in the Bacta prove to apt way to fill the viewers to how he's been doing up this point. It's confirmed now a few days maximum were spent by Boba Fett to the Sarlacc, meaning most of his time from the 5 years between that and meeting Din Djarin in Mandalorian a few years ago wasn't spent there. Now, which made sense because Boba Fett would have died of dehydration or starvation not long after being thrown into the Sarlacc. Okay, so the Book of Boba Fett still has not cleared up when those events of titular character past precisely happened, but nonetheless, guys, it is still can be assumed Boba Fett may have spent most of those 5 years with the Tuskens. You know, the Tusken Raiders, they tend to help people, especially when they're kind of stuck in the middle of the desert. But again, then part of their time in jobs with Fennec. Now, hopefully, the second half of Book of Boba Fett Season 1 will later define his precise timeline, especially to give more insight to the interesting former bounty hunter we know, Boba Fett, how he's changed over those handful of years since his initial mission in Return of the Jedi, of course, which was over 30 years now. So, okay, guys, let me know your thoughts, and you have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll catch you guys around later. Bye.